Hello everyone, I made this video to provide technical assistance to our teachers who are tasked to prepare their class programs. Malapit na ang klase pero sadly wala pang DepEd order or memo regarding the matatag time allotment. So hopefully this will help those who prepare their class programs, including those schools offering special curricular programs, SCPs. So based on our orientation of the matatag curriculum, it was presented in the PowerPoint presentation na meron ng time allotment, although wala pa ring DepEd order or DepEd memo released. So in this video we will try to plot our class programs na learner friendly. We are tasked to prepare a class program that is learner friendly. But as you can see, 10 activities for grades 4 to grade 10. 10 learning area or activities ang kailangan natin i-plot. May nag-email sa akin saying na yung automated class and teacher scheduler ko kulang ng 2 rows. Kasi based dito sa time allotment ng matatag, 10 activities or learning areas ang kailangan natin i-plot. Now my question is, do you think kung i-plot natin itong lahat, itong 10 learning areas in one day, do you think it is learner friendly? Let's put ourselves in our learner shoes. So hindi madali yung 10 learning activities in one day. So hopefully mag-innovate naman yung mga schools in plotting their timetables. So here I will try to plot timetable na may maximum na 4 learning areas lang. During the orientation is 45 minutes times 5 a week. So pwede talaga nating i-schedule na tuloy-tuloy yung klase. Hindi 45 minutes lang per day. We can try, just like here, I already plotted Filipino. In Monday, 3 beses. So that's 45 minutes times 3. On Tuesday, that's 45 minutes times 2. So nasunod pa rin natin yung requirement based sa mga presentation ng ating mga DepEd officials. So I'll try to finish this and hopefully it will come out na hindi masyadong congested ang daily activities ng mga learners. Para naman ma-absorb naman ng mga learners, hindi yung information overload na sila. It's mental torture already. So here I'm already done plotting Filipino, ESP or values education, and science. I'm just trying to arrange the learning areas, as I've said, na hindi masyadong stressful sa ating learners. Even sa teachers. Imagine 45 minutes ka lang mag-lecture, hahabulin mo yan. Imagine if yung next period mo is nasa kabilang building pa, like 300 meters away if you're in a big school. So sobrang hirap nun. So here I'm done with English. I put it in the first period, but you can have your own. You can put math or science in the first period in the morning. So I'm just trying to fill out the timetable with subjects which are arranged na 4 learning areas lang per day. So kung you have 10 books or 8 books, kasi 8 learning areas lang naman, yung other 2 programs is hindi naman talaga parang separate subject, but it still would require activity sheets or other learning materials na kailangan dalhin ng mga bata just in case. What we lack here is our activity for our Friday, which is designed for catch-up Fridays. So, ang hindi na lang na-plot is yung NMP and HGP. Now, what we have here is still parang congested pa rin because we forced to fit the 5 times per week na schedule. Where in fact, pwede naman yung 5th day ng isang learning area like English and Filipino, assessment na yon or integration with other learning areas. So, we will try to plot a different version kasi dito yung NMP natin is only 30 minutes times 4 a week, and yung HGP is 45 minutes once a week. So let me just copy here and let's revise this timetable. This is already good, but we can still revise this. We will remove 1 45-minute period for each learning area, and we will create a timetable na may mga integration during catch-up Fridays. So now we can plot our NMP and HGP. So ang NMP is 30 minutes times 4 a week, and HGP is 45 minutes and once a week lang. Now I'll just try to transfer this TLE and MAPE to 2:30 to 3:15. Just vacate the schedule from 4 to 4:45 for NMP and HGP. Now all these subjects here or activities can be integrated to our catch-up Friday activities. As you can see, we still have vacant time in 9:15 to 10 a.m. so we can transfer NMP and HGP there. Please take note that NMP is only 30 minutes. So from Mondays to Wednesdays, we will finish early. In Thursday, which is HGP, it's 45 minutes. If we can transfer NMP and HGP to 9:15 to 10 a.m. so our last period will be only at 4 p.m. So it's more decongested as compared to our previous timetable. Now let's check naman yung mga schools natin offering special curricular programs or SCPs. So I'll just copy this. I'll try to suggest a timetable for schools offering SPTVE. So it's one of the SCPs offered in public school. So SPTVE is for technical vocational education. As compared to regular schools, yung mga special curricular programs, may ibang subjects sila, additional subjects, mandatory subjects na wala sa mga regular high schools. So for example, sa SPTVE, we have mandatory subjects like ICF, TD or technical drawing, and entrepreneurship. The only way para magkasya pa yung mandatory subjects natin sa ating SPTVE school is to remove 145-minute period kasi nga yung 5th day ng every lesson natin to each learning area is mostly assessment na yan. So we can have like integration activities, collaborating to other learning areas during Fridays. And of course, may NMP and HGP pa tayo, so we'll also fit that on Friday. Now, based on our national orientation of the Matatag curriculum, yung time allotment ng mga special subjects will adapt the new time allotment of the Matatag. So, 45 minutes per period na rin. So, our technical drawing, our ICF and NTREP will also have 45 minutes per period. So, para magkasya lang talaga, kasi kawawa talaga yung mga schools offering special curricular programs. Every time may changes sa curriculums, sila talaga yung nagsasuffer. Kasi hindi nako-consider na marami silang ibang subjects na wala sa regular school. So, para magkasya lang talaga itong subjects ng Matatag with new time allotment and yung special subjects na mga SCPs, we will remove the 5th day, which is mostly assessment na, and let's integrate it to our catch-up Friday activities. So, it depends on the school now. You can innovate so that you can manage the assessment in collaboration with other teachers during Fridays. Now, let's go back to the timetable. Sa SPTVE schools, ang TLE is STVE or TVE. So, we will replace TLE with TVE and we will plot 10 times the TVE. So as I've said during the orientation, it's 45 minutes per period. But we have our mandate based on our operations manual of Techbook schools. Kailangan 10 times yung TVE as compared to TLE. So, we will plot here from Mondays to Tuesdays 6 TVE and we will put the remaining 4 on Fridays. In your school, you can do the plotting on different days. What I'm trying to illustrate here na kaya pa ma-plot yung 10 times na schedule ng TVE. So hopefully makita ng ating mga policy makers na nagsasuffer talaga yung ating mga SCPs every time may curriculum update ang DepEd. If I remember during the K-12, yung STBEP pa noon at ngayon naging SPTVE, may mga vacant hours pa yung mga bata natin sa SPTVE schools, but pagdating ng K-12, talagang 1 hour na lang yung vacant nila for the whole week. And now, dumating ang Matatag, hindi na talaga kaya kasyahin sa dami ng mga subjects. So, our best solution here, kasi andito na tayo, ang nakita natin na solution is ganito, no? Isingit na lang natin yung 2 periods ng ICF. This is computer and then our technical drawing, 2 classes din. This is for grade 7 and grade 8 for SPTV schools. Sa grade 9, we have NTREP. So, may dalawa pang vacant that we found in 230. So, we put there 2 NMPs. But take note that NMP is only 30 minutes. So, we will finish early. May extra 5 minutes tayo na vacant dyan. So, ayan, we were able to solve. Nagkasya pa rin ang mga subjects kahit sobrang dami na. 12 activities na ito. So, to those schools na traditional pa rin yung plotting ng subject like 1 period per day, imagine sa regular schools magiging 10 activities per day. How much more dito sa special curricular programs, magiging 12 activities per day na yan. So that's already a mental torture for our learners. So let's make our class program learner friendly. And to those who are using my automated class and teacher scheduler, as you can see, kasya pa rin siya sa 8 rows na provide ko sa ating timetable. So may nag-email kasi sa akin na hindi na daw kasya kasi 10 activities na. So this is the solution. Gawin nating tag double periods yung mga subject. As a result, we will have a more decongested class schedule kasi konting subjects lang ang ituturo per day. Good for our learners, also good for our teachers. Now again, during our catch-up Fridays, let's integrate the remaining 45 minutes for our other learning areas. We still have some vacant times. Good luck and God bless.